What I came here to do was to communicate and network with other pastors who understand that the Governor Wolf has absolutely exceeded his authority. We believe that Christ said all authority is given to him in heaven and on earth. There's no such thing as legitimate authority outside of Jesus Christ. All legitimate authority traces itself to him. All illegitimate authority goes past him. So I want to network with other pastors who understand that the Bible is actually the book that sets the limits on political authority. This is not such a thing where the king is, I'm the king and I get to say whatever I do whatever I want. That's why we have legislation. That's why we have written constitutions, to limit the power and the authority of tyrannical people. And yes, this governor is a tyrant.
Could you tell us how this governor's shutdown order has affected some of the businesses, perhaps, that you know of or around?
Certainly, yeah. I know of one young man who's in the moving business. It's pretty well shut his business down. I have a son who's in the car business. He sells cars. Shut down completely. Shut it down completely. My son is now without income. And you know what? We're not thrilled with taking other people's money in the form of these stimulus checks. Doesn't really make us feel all that good. I think of a Fyodor Stolypin, who was a friend of Alexander Solzhenitsyn, and when the Bolsheviks, the communists, were rising there in Russia, Stolypin asked this question. He said this. He said, "Does the toe you're eating taste any better because it's your own?" That's the best definition I've ever heard of socialism. Oh yeah, you took my money. Oh, please give me some of it back. How about this? How about you stop taking our money and I won't ask for any of it back?
Yes, amen to that. Because welfare is not a way of life. It is a job opportunity.
Welfare is the job of the church and the family. It's not the job of the state, because the state takes it away by force. The church and the family give it away voluntarily. No more state-sponsored welfare. It's unbiblical and ungodly and needs to stop.
Do you believe that China should be held accountable, and if so, how so?
It's very difficult for me to talk about holding a nation accountable, because ultimately I believe accountability has to do with people. People should be held accountable. I've seen some documentaries on this, and I don't really know which is where. I would say this. China may have started this whole thing, but right now I'm not worried about the coronavirus. I'm worried about the hype surrounding the coronavirus. I'm worried about all the rights that have been taken away from people because of the coronavirus. I'm not concentrating on China right now. I'm concentrating on the US of A right now and Governor Wolf, who are overreacting, overreaching, and destroying their neighbors.